Now let's do a little fitment check. Pick off where we left off. Alright, look at here. I'm getting an ease movement right here. Alright, then she stops and bellies up. Now, time to turn around and do it again. And like I said, you have to do it on each one. Back and forth, back and forth. Alright, that's it right there. I got it, boom, it snug, boom, and went, there we go. I've got my lock. That one is now finished, ready for me to do the mod to the port. Okay, so basically, let's get a better view. You see the little marks that are dark inside there? That's some of the spots, you know, where the reamer hit. So I try to keep it as straight. I always get a fairly straight shot at it, but still, it's going to have little parts that's undone. That's why I put a bunch of epoxy and shove. Now look how hard it is. It's not super hard, but it's got that snugness to it. And when the epoxy goes in and fills that up and it hardens, of course, all the porting, like I said, it ain't been done. I will say it again for repeatment. You have to get this hole bored, reamed, polished, and blended before you ever go in there and do any porting, or else it'll offset it when you're trying to shove it through. Been there, done that, believe me, in my younger years. So anyway, we got that hole ready. That's the fitment. Look, first snug, then slide, then snug, then slide, then locks. It's not going all the way through. That is a perfectly ringed, polished size hole that gets tighter at the bottom. Up here it's a little loose. I'm driving from the top, and when it gets toward the bottom, it's going to be harder and a tighter fitment. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead right now, and I'm going to go ahead and tighten all these up, get all of them where the tubes are. When that's done, we're going to come in here and attack this exhaust port to pieces. Alrighty then. While I'm here at this, I thought I'd show you something real quick. Look at how that guide protrudes up right there like a big square block on the exhaust. Remember how I told you the valve guide length and valve length? Well, let's take a look at something. Alright, here's my gauge, my caliper. Okay, she's set to 0. And what I'm doing is I'm going to come off the top right here, slide it through. Let's go back to the port. I'm going to keep going, and right there it comes through. I take my finger, oops, damn lights, hard to get in there like that. Alright, let me get this, I'm going to move it to the side so I can get my finger in there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to level it. Alright, so this here measurement I'm fixing to show you is the total valve guide length to 250. So I'm going to show you a little trick that I do a few years ago that resulted in a few CFM. It's worth doing it, and it's safe because it's 2 1/4. I never go below 2. Now if it's on the intake side, I would think twice about it because of the big heavy head diameter, but the valve diameter being 188, I can get away with it. Okay. Episode, what I'm going to use, I'm going to use a cylinder, a straight cylinder, and all I'm going to do is come in there. Alright, now I'll finish the rest up. Let's give a straight shot. See how I went in there and tripped that and just took the block out? Okay, I leveled it with the contour blend of the Boss. Now I'm going to go in there with the aluminum cutter and blend it, and you can just tell the difference that it's going to make. Alright, I'm going to stop right there and set up for cutting the aluminum and tearing this to pieces. Alright.